Hark, the herald angels sing. What do you know about angels? Gregory, age 5, says, I only know the names of 2 angels, Hark and Harold. Mitchell, age 7, says, angels work for God and watch over kids when God has to do something else. The word angel, in both Hebrew and Greek, means messenger. An angel is God's agent, God's representative, sent to earth to carry out and to accomplish God's business. The fourth Sunday of Advent is December the 18th. The fourth and last purple candle of the Advent wreath is often called the angel's candle. It represents peace. In Luke's Gospel, we have this wondrous statement. Suddenly, a great company of the heavenly hosts appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest heaven, and peace on earth to those on whom God's favor rests. Peace. Wow, how all of us want peace. All of us need the peace which arrives in Jesus on Christmas Eve. Many years ago, in Time magazine, there was an article about angels. Melissa Forth, a filmmaker in Atlanta, tells about the day her husband Chris died. Exactly 1 year after he had been diagnosed with a very severe form of leukemia. His last months were gruesome. Treatments which were not working, nights when she could not sleep. She was so exhausted one night that she really slept very, very well. She was suddenly awakened by one of the nurses who said that Chris was missing. Somehow her husband was able to get out of bed, maneuver himself and his portable IV pole around her and out of the room and past the nurse's station. All Melissa remembers is being shaken awake. She was startled. She began to search for her husband. As she approached the elevator, she happened to glance toward the chapel, where she saw Chris sitting with a man whom she had never seen before. Frightened, furious, she burst through the chapel door, firing off questions. Where have you been? Are you okay? What are you doing? Chris just smiled. It's fine, he said. I'm all right. His companion remained quiet. He was tall, dressed rather like Chris usually did, in a flannel shirt and Levi's. It was evident that Chris wanted to be left alone, so she reluctantly agreed to leave the chapel. When he came back to his room, she sat. Chris was just lit up. He was vibrant. Who was that? She asked. You're not going to believe me, Chris answered. Yes, she said, I'll believe what you say. And Chris said, he was an angel, my guardian angel. Melissa searched the hospital to find that man. There's no one around. The security guards had not seen anyone come or go dressed like the man was. After the visit, Chris told his wife his prayers had been answered. Right away, she worried that Chris had thought and was thinking he was going to get better, when that was not the case. But her husband was referring to the special blessing he had received. From that angel, his guardian angel, he received peace. Peace of mind. And a few days later, he died peacefully. In that article, Melissa says, not a day has gone by when she's not thought about that angel and what he did for her husband. She said Chris's life could not be saved, but the fear and the pain were taken away from him. Never, never, never will anyone be able to convince me that angels do not exist. This holy Advent, Christmas season, may the peace of Jesus Christ be yours.